I'm scared shitless when someone tells me, oh yeah, you got 30 years and you retire. Okay, I got 30 years. 6 years ago, I didn't even know this kind of job existed 6 years ago. And this is where I'm at. So for someone to tell me you got 30 years, it blows my mind when someone thinks like that. Because I guess I don't think like that. That it bothers me a little bit to think that, okay, you're telling me I have to have a plan for 30 years from now? I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner tonight, and you want me to have a plan for 30 years. See, that stuff just doesn't sit well with me. I try to do things in the moment, that I'm in. Because there's no guarantee for tomorrow. Just isn't. There's no guarantee that you're going to have tomorrow to kiss your kids goodnight, to take your girl or your man on a date. There's no guarantee. That's why, I try to get home and I try to stay up. I try not to just go home and nap, because then I feel like I'm wasting the rest of my day. I'm on my way home right now, and it's like I'm going to go home and I'm going to try to get some stuff done. I'm going to try to do something with the rest of my day that matters, something that matters in my day. Now, it is a Saturday. It's not like I can go like coach and do things like that, but I want to do something that matters in my life beyond what my work is. And I don't want to be remembered as someone who worked 30 years at a company and retired. It's not what I want to be remembered for. I could care less what I do for work. It's about the things I do outside of work, that I'm impacting something that's bigger than myself. I think that is more important than how much money you make, what job you have to make you all that money that you have. What's more important is doing things that you love to do and prioritizing that to do it as much as you can. That's what's important. So, you just gotta put forth the effort to things. If you want to have a fancy car and it's going to cost money, you better be prepared to work for it. It's not going to come easy. You're going to have to work to get that car. You want that lavish life, and it's going to cost a lot of money. Again, be prepared to work. You want to coach, you want to be someone who coaches and impacts, younger kids on coaching sports and teaching them how to do something and being a role model in that aspect. Well, then you need to prioritize that. You need to get your job done, and you need to get available to be able to do that, because that's what you love to do. That's what's important. Doing what you love to do and prioritizing it. Don't settle for something less than what you want in your life. I have my best friend. I look up to him in a lot of ways. He's a father. He has 3 kids. Beautiful wife, beautiful life, family, all of it. And I look at him, and there's envy to it. But every time I see that he's doing better than me, it's never an envious thing. I don't get jealous because he has a job right now where he makes a lot more money than me. I don't get jealous when he talks about that. What I get jealous of is that when he talks about how his son is getting older and he's only like 3 or something like that, but how he's getting older and he's talking more, and how he's having to build something for his wife for her kindergarten class. I think she teaches 2nd grade, but I get envious of those moments, because when he talks about those moments in his life, he talks with such passion, and I know he cares about that. He cares about that stuff, and it comes out in the way he talks about it. And that's what's important, is when you go and you talk to someone about, like, I don't get passionate about my job, because I'm not passionate about my job. What I'm passionate about is being good at what I do. I want to be better than the next guy at what I do. So my vendor job is what I do. I try to be better than the next guy. I want to be better than him. So I'm pushing myself to be better. But I'm not passionate about putting beer on the shelf. Passionate about what beer is. I like drinking beer. I like knowing beer. I like having information about beer. But putting it on the shelf, could care less about it. Could care less. I don't care about that stuff. I care about helping customers when they're looking at a section of craft beer and they really don't know what they want, and I can help them get a beer that I know they're going to love based on the information I get from them. That's what I'm passionate about. And I know that because I can see it in people when they purchase beer from me after I just sold them on something, they're invigorated to try that beer. So I'm passionate about that stuff. Just the way that, my best friend is passionate about his family and being there and taking care of his family and things like that. Like, that's what you have to be. You have to be passionate about what you do. That what you're doing right now may not be what you're going to do tomorrow, but you need to be passionate about what you're doing right now. Don't think about tomorrow. Don't think about 5 years, 20 years, 30 years. Be passionate about right now, because right now is the only moment that matters. Not tomorrow, not 10 years from now, right now. Live your best life right now. Ultimately, I think, is the message that I'm trying to get through with this video. It's just me kind of bullshitting in the car while I drive home. Just another bullshit session of me just wanting to talk and get my thoughts out there. But, be passionate about what you do. That's the ultimate thing in life. Passionate about what you do. And if you have a job you don't really like, and there's other things that you do like, find ways to make the other things that you like, the other things that you're passionate about, find ways to make that how you make money. And then you'll never work a day in your life. Which I think I don't really think that statement's true. There are things I do for free. I'd coach for free. I do it now. Coach my little brothers. And I don't get paid for it. I don't care. You don't have to pay me to do that. I love doing it. You don't have to pay me to do it. But if I could get paid to coach, like that, I made enough money coaching that I didn't have to have another job, I'd love it. I'd love doing that. That would be, that wouldn't be considered work, because coaching isn't work to me. Coaching's a passion. And I don't know if it's so much coaching, but it's influencing. Influencing is a passion. Same way with influencing people to buy certain beers. Like, it's a passion to influence people towards something I'm passionate about. So that's really, I guess, the message I'm trying to send with this is what you're passionate about, that's you. That's who you are. So that's what you need to focus on in your day. Be passionate about what you do. Be inspired by what you do. And why you do it is far more important than the thing that you're doing. I don't put beer on the shelf because that's what inspires me. I put beer on the shelf because when a customer is looking at the beer, doesn't know what to buy, and I can inspire them to try something new, and they get excited to try it because of the way I talked about that beer, the way I spoke about that beer, that inspires me. I want to do that again. People talk to me about sports, football, basketball, and I get into discussions with them, and I inspire them to look at things a different way than how they were looking at it. That inspires me, gets me excited. I want to have conversations like that. I like trying to get people motivated to do something beyond what they think they're capable of. Maybe because I'm scared myself to take chances in life, that I don't want to see other people be like me. And maybe that's a sign of what coaching is that you coach kids to try to be better than what you were, because you saw what you got to, and you look and you find and you see inside of kids that you're coaching, and maybe people you're talking to when they're scared of taking a leap and trying something new or something different, and you are inspired by the things that you didn't do to get other people to get motivated. So that's what I love doing. I love inspiring people to go beyond what they have put, the limitations they put on themselves, inspire them to go after something more. Or something like if I'm playing a video game. I love playing video games, and I get inspired when I play a game that I really enjoy. I love it, and to give a review on a video game, I can get people to buy anything. I can tell them to buy something or not buy something. Inspire them after something. That's what I love doing. So hopefully whoever watches this video, maybe you take something away from it, and maybe you're excited about it. I'm excited about inspiration, not motivation. Anybody can get motivated, but it's something special if you can inspire someone. And that's what I try to do every day, is affect someone to the point that they're inspired to do something great. So thank you for paying attention, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment down below if you watch it. If you want to, anything you want to ask me a question, about something, you want to get into a discussion, I'll read your comments and I'll post a video and I'll talk about it. And I'll have a conversation with whoever's watching the videos. So if you just have a question about your own life, you want someone else's perspective. I've done a lot of different things in my life. I've had a lot of ups, I've had a lot of downs, and maybe a different perspective on something you're going through can help you better understand some things. So, like I said, drop a like, hit the subscribe button, whatever it is. I really don't care. I don't do this for none of that shit. So if you like the video, awesome. That's what I like. So till next time, I'll see you later.